Contrary to popular belief, I have friends, and some of those friends do not know anything about Pokemon. And so I gathered them today to participate in my completely fair Pokemon quiz. Today's contestants are Astrid,
Hi.
Max,
Hello.
Scarpentry,
Hey.
and Fonzie.
Hiya.
The quiz will have 4 rounds, and you can get points in all of them, of course. And whoever has the most points at the end wins. Are there any questions?
What's the prize for winning?
The winner gets to live.
Oh, yay.
High stakes.
That's a big one, yeah.
For the first round, the contestants have to guess Pokemon types. For context, every Pokemon that exists is either 1 or 2 types. You got electric type Pokemon like Pikachu, but you also got fire type Pokemon, grass type Pokemon, water type Pokemon. Here is a list of all types that exist. I will display a Pokemon and it is up to the contestants to guess which types these Pokemon are. And to keep it simple, every Pokemon shown today is 2 types. If they get 1 type correct, they get 1 point, and if they get both types correct, they get 3 points. We'll start with Astrid. Which 2 types do you think this Pokemon is?
Water.
Definitely water. What is a normal type?
That's a good question. So normal type is usually like basic animals. For example, if you have like just a plain red, that's just a normal type. It doesn't have like any attributes, like it's not an electric type red, just a normal red.
Does that mean that if it's a normal type, it can never be a second type?
It can be a second type.
Oh, well, that makes it harder.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go with water and dark because ink, maybe?
That's a good assumption. Is that your final answer?
Sure.
All right. You got one of the types correct.
Hey.
It was water, but it was water poison.
Wow.
So the ink is poisonous?
Yeah, it's like one of those squids that are poisonous, I guess.
Oh, it's like the sushi you probably shouldn't eat because you might die.
Yes, exactly like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was the first one. Now we're up to Max. Here's your Pokemon, Max. Which 2 types do you think this Pokemon is?
Okay. Flying, because it's got wings.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I'll go with fighting.
Fighting?
Because it could kick your ass.
It's up to you. You pick.
Oh, no, but it might be a bug.
Yeah, it might be.
No. Okay. Scrap that.
All right.
I'll go with fighting again. Bug and fighting.
Bug and fighting. All right. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Well, you got 1 type correct, just like Astrid. And the other type was the first type you said. It was a bug flying type.
I've made him. I thought that the first options were like the first row and the second type was the second row. Sorry.
That was maybe my bad. Maybe I didn't explain well. But you still get a point, so it's not all lost.
Oh, fuck. That would have been so easy.
Alright, Scarpentry, here's your Pokemon.
Oh, nice. Kind of spooky.
It is a spooky Pokemon.
I know that there's a dragon that doesn't look like a dragon at all, so it's tricky.
It could indeed be anything. It could be maybe this is a dragon.
Well, I'm gonna guess grass and dark because it has leaves and it's kind of spooky.
A good option. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, you also get 1 point because it is indeed grass, but it's also ghost.
Nice. It's a cool design.
What is the difference between a ghost and dark?
Dark are mostly like evil, like they don't play fair. They are like sinister Pokemon.
They're the Disney villains.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I bet they're scary.
Right, Fonzie, here comes your Pokemon. Which types do you think this Pokemon is?
Oh, I remember this one.
Oh.
Just don't know anything about it anymore. Right, so I'll go with, I want to say flying. It's got wings, right?
It does have wings.
Flying dragon?
Flying dragon?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Well, also 1 point for you, because it is a steel flying type.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it kind of does, like, the feet do look like they made out of steel.
Yeah.
Missed that.
Well, you're all tied with 1 point, so it's going great. Now we're going back to Astrid, and the questions are gonna get a bit harder now.
If we tie, does that mean we all die or we all live?
We'll leave that up to the comments to decide.
Oh dear.
Alright, Astrid, here's your second Pokemon. Which types do you think this Pokemon is?
The fuck is that? Is that a mushroom?
Maybe.
I'm gonna go with a mushroom, and I'm gonna say that it's grass and poison.
Poison.
As in a poisonous mushroom.
That makes sense, Because mushrooms do be poisonous sometimes.
Yeah.
And we do indeed have... Do we have? We have more mushroom Pokemon. And we have a mushroom Pokemon that is grass poison. Unfortunately, this mushroom Pokemon is not.
No.
This one is grass fighting.
Fighting.
Aren't they technically all fighters?
Maybe. But this one is extra fighting.
I mean, they all throw them to fight each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is a trick question.
Maybe it was. I cannot promise that this won't be the last trick question.
Can mushroom Pokemons be turned into soup?
Probably. We don't know what people eat in the Pokemon universe.
Interesting.
Are they considered plants or animals?
We've been struggling with that question for a long time, yes. Alright, Max, here's your second question. Which types do you think this Pokemon is?
Well, this one definitely looks like a dragon. Oh, dragon and fire.
Is Dragon Fire your final answer?
Yes.
Alright, well, it is not a dragon.
Oh!
It is a fire flying.
I knew this one. That is like a meme.
Oh.
Like the most dragon-looking ass Pokemon isn't actually a dragon.
Exactly. Don't ask me why.
This quiz is rigged.
That was a tricky one.
Alright, Scarpentry, what types do you think this Pokemon is?
Ooh,
It's a dog.
yeah. It's definitely dark because of all the bones and stuff.
Yeah.
The other one, it might be psychic. I don't know.
Is Dark Psychic your final answer?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this was also a fire type. It's a dark fire.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's like a hellhound or something, so...
Well, I guess the tail kind of, yeah, it's like hellish.
Alright, everyone has gotten 1 point in every question, so let's keep up the streak.
Oh, bring it on.
We're still alive.
And see, which types do you think this Pokemon is?
Okay. Kind of looks like Pikachu.
It does.
Looks very friendly.
The friendly type.
Yeah. Could you remind me again what is normal? Okay. So I would say this is a really hard one. Electric? I want to say ground. I don't know why. It just looks so friendly and earthy to me. Electric and ground. I might be wrong. I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's an electric psychic type.
Ah, my goodness. And on my mind, it crossed me. It might be psychic, you know, because it looks so like just like friendly, but it probably has like some psychic abilities. But I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's like flying on its tail. Maybe it's not that clear to see in the image, but it's like floating.
Yeah, it doesn't look like mystic enough.
Next question. These are the hardest ones for this round. So for every type you get correct, you got 2 points now.
Okay.
So, Astrid, here is your Pokemon. Which types do you think this Pokemon is?
Have we had a dragon yet? No, right?
We've had a Charizard, which was fire flying.
But that wasn't a dragon.
It was nearly a dragon.
It was nearly a dragon.
It also got those sharp corners that steel one had earlier.
That is true.
Although it is green.
It is green.
I mean, it's green.
I guess its head looks like grass.
It has sharp corners and is green. So which types does that entail?
I'm gonna go with a bug dragon?
That's actually not too far off. Because it is actually a ground dragon.
Wow.
Oh.
Why is it a ground dragon?
Well, it's obviously a ground dragon. Don't you see that flying bug? It's obviously a ground dragon.
Oh, yeah, of course. How could I not see that?
Oh well. Max, here's your Pokemon. Which types do you think this Pokemon is?
Oh, goodness.
Is it like made out of 2 parts?
Yes. It's like a body with a face, and then it has like a tail with a ball on its end.
Oh, that's a tail.
Yeah, I thought it was like a snowman kind of thing.
To be fair, I also thought it was like one body when I first saw it, and I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I want to say electric because it's got the spiky tail. It doesn't look like ice, but it could be water because it's blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with electric. Oh, but then if it was electric and water, wouldn't it just electrocute itself?
Well, maybe that's why it's crying.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it looks sad.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go with electric and water.
Alright, well, Unfortunately, it's a normal fairy type.
There's nothing normal about this.
Fairy, who could have known? Huh?
Fairy? It looks like it's got like bear ears. Where is its wings if it's a fairy?
I don't know. It's fairy type is a weird type as well.
Oh my god. Well, it should be sad.
Yes, it should be. I don't like this Pokemon either. Alright, Scarpentry, here's your difficult Pokemon. Which types do you think this Pokemon is?
Wow.
Yeah, it's something.
It's fabulous.
That's what I thought. It looks fabulous.
I do like this Pokemon, personally.
Well, it looks like it's flying and psychic, but I think it will be like grass bug or something. But
Or I just tricked you and I was like, oh, this is difficult, and then it actually was something that made total sense.
yeah. Well, okay, I guess I'm going to try with the obvious. It's flying and psychic.
Alright, well, unfortunately, it's a poison fairy type.
Wow.
I was thinking fairy, definitely fairy.
A fairy.
What is hanging from its chest?
It's a poisonous chain.
Oh, it looks like a Yas necklace.
Oh, so it's not its intestines that are just coming out.
I don't think so, no.
He's got great makeup.
Yeah, very dressed up.
Alright, and the last question of this round is for Fonzie, of course. Which types do you think this Pokemon is?
It looks like a jellyfish, so water, but it just looks so angelic. It could be a fairy, it could be a psychic, I don't know. It could be ice as well.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe it's flying as well.
To be fair, this might be the hardest one out of all of them.
Oh no, okay. I'm definitely solid on the water.
Alright.
What if I say water ice?
That is indeed one of the possibilities of the answers.
Right? Okay, let's just go for it. Water ice.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, it's a rock poison type.
What?
What?
Excuse me. Nothing about that looks poisonous to me.
Definitely a rock.
Or rock. Yeah.
It looks like a little dainty, floaty, ghosty, watery type thing.
Yeah.
This is supposedly an alien from outer space or from like a different universe. So that's why it looks like all weird and different, because it's not from our planet or universe.
That explains why it just looks so alien.
Wait, but that begs the is this actually like a Pokemon, or is it just an alien that they caught and decided like, let's make it a Pokemon? Yeah, maybe it's like a sentient life form that they just enslaved.
Well, you might be right on that one. We're getting too political here. I think it's time to move on to the next round. For round 2, I will show the contestants all 15 different creatures. Some of them are Pokemon, some of them are not. They might be creatures from other franchises, they may be fake and made up by me. And it is up to them to tell me whether the creature is a Pokemon or is not a Pokemon. And for every answer they get right, they get a point.
Okay.
So here's the first one.
I know what it is.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so 50-50. 2 people said yes, 2 people said no. And it is, in fact, not a Pokemon.
Hey.
It's a creature from Pile World, another game.
Oh, it looks very Pokemon-y.
Isn't Pokemon suing them?
Yeah, something like that. I think they are.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Because a lot of creatures from this game look like Pokemon.
So that's another trick question.
Yes, maybe. Many trick questions in this book. Alright, next Pokemon. Or maybe not a Pokemon, who knows?
He looks like if a fly was just like a fluff ball.
Yeah, hybrid.
Yeah, well, it is a bug type.
I thought it was tiny. I don't remember it being so huge, though. I see the original picture and it's big.
Thought it would be like a little baby.
Yeah, I thought it was like a cat size.
I think this might be a perspective thing.
Yeah, it's like really close. Like it's far away from the guy with the glasses.
Ah, okay.
Alright,
okay.
next question. And I'm not gonna give the answer this time.
I'm too cultured, I know what it is.
He looks related to the previous one.
Oh, y'all said no. And you are, in fact, correct. It is a character from Yu-Gi-Oh!
He has Pac-Man eyes.
Alright, next question.
Oh, I know this one. I know this one. This is like one of the very, very, very few that I know.
I hope you get it correct then.
Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Why does it look like a puppet of a Pikachu?
If you see the 2 dots on its like belly, that's its actual face. And it was like, in the universe of Pokemon, it was so hated that it wanted love, and it disguised itself as Pikachu, because Pikachu gets a lot of love. So it was like, oh, I want to be like Pikachu.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so sad.
Poor guy. I thought this was supposed to be a happy kids show.
Oh my god, Max has one.
I've got one in my room. My sister made it. That's why I know what it is.
Well, I didn't expect
That's so
that.
sad.
But that's awesome.
He's got a scarf because his neck's a bit...
To be fair, according to that picture, that is just how he is.
He's down bad.
Yeah, he's a bit tired. Alright, next question.
I think I remember seeing this one.
You very well might have. Next one.
Why is it a potato?
Potatoes can be Pokemon too.
I'm not convinced.
Astrid is wrong. It's a character from the Black Clover anime.
I
Yeah.
just thought it would have been funny.
It is funny, look at it. It's adorable. Next question. It's a duck, but is this duck a Pokemon?
Whatever it is, I claim it for my cult.
I cannot consent for this creature.
Is it a dragon type?
Maybe.
I just remember it being like the joke character.
Oh.
Weren't they always hating on it?
Yeah, everyone were getting annoyed with him for some reason.
It was always very dumb in the anime. Right, well, that was one duck. How about this duck? Is this duck Pokemon?
I'm wrong again.
Yes, unfortunately, it is a Pokemon.
That cat in the corner is kinda cute.
Yeah. Next question. Is the cat in the corner a Pokemon? Did I Photoshop it in?
No, it is not.
Oh, well, in that case, here's the actual question.
Oh.
Well, surprise, surprise, it is in fact a Pokemon. So Scar's the only one who got it right.
What?
Oh shit!
Shut the door. It looks so... It does not...
They look so cool.
It looks so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that little heart-shaped thing on the chest. So cute. But yeah, I would have never guessed it's a Pokemon.
There's plenty of ducks in Pokemon, so... how about another duck? Ooh, all of you said no. Which is kind of funny, because
No.
it's a Pokemon.
No
Oh my
way.
god.
Looks like it's from an anime, but also Pokemon is an anime.
True. Is this duck a Pokemon?
Well, this one looks really different.
Ooh, we all said no. And this time you're all correct.
Yay!
Because it's a character from One Piece.
It looks like it has the head of this guy from JoJo.
It looks like he's very high on something.
Alright, next question.
Oh no.
This one looks very tricky.
And it is, in fact, a Pokemon.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Gaga. But
Got 3 questions left for this round. Is this a Pokemon? Oh, we all said no. And you're all correct.
What is that from?
It's a character from the anime Fairy Tail. Alright, 2 left. Is this a Pokemon?
Ew.
What is that?
Why does it look so sad?
Alright, you all said no again, and you're all correct. And I'm very proud of you all, because it was literally in the same image I just said.
Oh yeah, oh my goodness.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was not a Pokemon.
Yeah, we totally paid attention to that.
Alright, last one for this round. Is this a Pokemon? Ooh, we all said yes. And I'm surprised, because I thought this one was gonna be hard, but it is indeed a Pokemon.
This one looks very Pokemon-y.
Yeah, it does.
I've actually heard people say the opposite.
Yeah, I actually didn't think it looked like a Pokemon, and that's why I said yes.
I just kinda remembered it from one of your videos, but I wasn't sure.
Oh. This guy was in one of my videos, so
Yeah.
Thanks for paying attention. Now that the contestants all seem to know what a Pokemon looks like, it is time to put their skills further up to the test. For this round I collected 8 Pokemon but colored them all in 4 different ways. And it is up to them to guess which one is the real one and which ones are fake. For every correct one they get 2 points. Question 1. We got this one.
It could be any of them.
Can we know what type it is?
No,
Oh,
because that will maybe give a hint.
that's why I asked it.
Yes, that makes sense. Ooh, everyone said C except for Scarpentry. And the correct answer is indeed C.
Oh, nice.
I think I remember this one too.
It does sort of look familiar.
So everyone got 2 points except for Scar. Up to the next Pokemon. It's a monkey.
See, I would have guessed this wasn't a Pokemon.
We're all in agreement then.
You guys all said D, and indeed it is D.
Nice.
Yeah, here's the best looking one.
And this is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I just wanted to make one with blue flames. Anyway, next round. We got this one. And for those of you who are unaware, these are the colors of the trans flag.
Nice.
Then we got this one. These are the colors of the asexual flag.
Uh-huh.
So I guess you can see the team here. Because these are the colors of the bisexual flag. And these are the colors of the lesbian flag.
Can they just make this Pokemon in all the gay flag colors?
Maybe all of them are real.
We need a rainbow one.
All of them work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're correct.
Seen a picture of it somewhere.
It is indeed a trans icon. Alright, you've all been performing really well this round. Let's see if you can keep it up. Many different little guys.
It's a dragon.
Might be a dragon. Well, I'm proud of myself because it was actually D. It was the yellow one.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Okay.
This one, they all look convincing.
Yeah, that's like the one that I didn't think it was gonna be.
Well, very cool. I'm glad I got one where I got all of you. Alright, very well. But now let's make it a bit more interesting. They are all artists, so for the next 4 it is time for them all to take out their favorite drawing program. From now on I will show them Pokemon without any color, and it is up to them to color them with whatever colors they think they would have. For every question they can get up to 3 points depending on how accurate I personally think it is.
This is going to be very interesting.
I was not prepared.
I don't have
I'm
a
going to
coloring
have to use...
program.
Don't you have like paint on your PC or something?
I'm still trying to get it.
Alright.
Okay, ready? You're not ready for this?
I am born ready. Oh. Alright. Y'all get a good job. I'm now gonna share you guys' answers in front of the class.
Oh no.
So we'll start off with Vonsi's answer.
That's a really nice color scheme.
I do like it. It's like a sand cat.
One says cat kinda looks like this desert fox.
Yeah, exactly. Like a desert fox. So here is Max's answer. It's a space cat, in my opinion.
Nice.
It just felt right.
Yeah, right. It just feels right.
So here's Scar's answer. A little black cat. And here is Astrid's answer.
Ooh.
Oh, I totally forgot to do the eye.
Also a black cat, but a bit different. And now I'm gonna share the answer with you guys.
Oh.
Ah, that's where the red was. I knew it felt wrong.
Astrid got it the closest then.
Now, up to the next one.
It's like an otter?
It might be.
Oh god. Nothing even feels right with this one.
I've never seen this thing before in my life.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Let's go to the answers.
I just think it looks kind of watery, but maybe who knows? It looks like an inflatable swimming ring on
Oh,
its
yeah.
neck.
That's also what I was thinking.
But it's kind of flying, so I don't know.
I went like the opposite direction. Oh, we got the like tummy the same.
Yeah.
That's so funny that we all got like that creamy colour on all of ours.
Yeah, the original one is orange
Oh, hello.
with a little bit of blue.
Oh, Astrid, yours is like inverted.
It is.
Oh, I like this one.
That's cute.
I really have no clue this time. But then I didn't last time.
It's very interesting to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah, I'm surprised I even got a single colour almost right.
So we'll start off with Astrid. It's like green. It's like I can really see this live in the swamp. I feel like it's like a swamp crocodile, right?
Yeah.
I actually started completely in orange.
This is like a lizard.
Yeah.
It looks like a plaster on his nose, so I coloured it like flesh coloured.
Nice.
Oh, right. I see.
The nails are fabulous.
Yes.
I know, right? I was like,
Absolutely.
oh, something's gotta match the eyes.
So here is the answer. And this crocodile lives in the desert.
Are you fucking... I am not even kidding! That was the color I started with!
Oh no.
You should always go by your intuition.
Yes. Always.
This is what I started with.
Ooh,
Oh.
that is very accurate.
Oh, that hurts.
God damn it.
If the belly was like, the red was on its belly and the stripes were black, it was like perfect.
God damn it.
well, here is the last one for this round.
It's a goblin.
That's a Pokemon.
Yes, it is a Pokemon.
It's one of like your made-up characters, and you're just trying to decide on a color scheme.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, I need your help. I need some input. What do I color this guy?
I just realized that the tail is part of the hair.
Just had the same realization.
This one is hard, but then they all are.
It looks so wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't. Mine doesn't look right, but I've got to trust.
We'll start off with Astrid again.
My inspiration was shark.
Oh, I see it like as kind of like a sewage monster. Like it lives in the sewage. Like
It looked fiery.
And here is the answer.
Ooh, what?
What?
Very vibrant colors.
It doesn't look right.
No. I don't like it.
I'm sorry, it's the truth. Reality is upsetting sometimes.
It is.
In this round, I will present you with 10 different Pokemon, and it is up to you to order them in a certain way.
Oh dear.
For example, every Pokemon has different stats. Like every Pokemon has an attack stat for how much damage they can do, a defense stat for how much hits they can take, a speed stat for how fast they are, stuff like that. The total of these stats is what we call their base stat total. And for the first question, it is up to them all to order them from lowest base stat total to highest base stat total. For every Pokemon they get in the correct spot, they get 1 point. For every Pokemon 1 spot off, they get half a point.
I like the blue puffy thing with the giant moustache.
Oh, yes.
I think it kind of looks like the Pringles guy.
Yeah, it does.
Now I can't unsee that.
Oh, this is hard because some of them look all cutesy, but they could be like lethal.
They could all be dragon types.
Yeah, like the little fairy fly-looking thing could be the most dangerous one.
I have a feeling C is very strong, but I'm not sure.
C is one of my personal favorite Pokemon.
I recognize like 3.5 of these.
Oh.
Since when does Jigglypuff have hair?
The hair is quite weird. I don't remember the hair.
So the hair makes it stronger.
Do Pokemons with hair need shampoo?
This is actually not a real Jigglypuff. This is like a Jigglypuff from the past. So it's like what Jigglypuff looked like thousands of years ago.
Oh no, they've got hair loss.
Yeah.
So receding hairline.
Like I said, every Pokemon has a speed stat. And I want you to rank them all from lowest speed to highest speed.
J looks like someone's OC from DeviantArt.
Maybe.
I like the blobby one with the green cheeks.
I will say I picked some very mean options for this question.
You've been very mean.
I am very mean indeed, yes.
That orb thing could be the fastest because it's just a floating orb. It's very aerodynamic.
Unfortunately, Little Snail is not the fastest.
Oh, I thought the snaily would be like deceiving.
Put it like in the middle.
Astrid gave a very interesting answer for the fastest.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, no, he's like lazy because when he's not lazy, he's so fast.
The ball is almost at the front.
I'm quite shocked how close I got on a lot of them.
Okay, they all seem to know a thing about Pokemon now, but how well do they know the Pokemon community? For the next question, I gathered 10 Pokemon YouTube channels and asked them to rank them based on how many subscribers they think they have.
I know none of these people. Hello?
Same.
Who's that last one? Never heard of her.
Yeah, she's a bit weird.
Golden Owl.
Hey.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Yes.
Oh, I only know you and Candy.
And do you know how many subscribers Candy got?
No.
Nuzzle?
Yeah.
How many subscribers do you
I have like at least 4.
have? Okay.
I have a feeling that World Champions don't have too many subscribers. Just achievements don't mean much on YouTube.
Alright.
Oh god, I don't want to put anyone at number 1. This is such a difficult decision.
So these are the answers. However, this was a trick question. I just wanted to see where you guys place me, and I would give anyone who placed me on top 5 points.
Let's go!
Place me on top.
So Suck up points!
Darn it! I was gonna do that to begin with, but then I thought, oh, I better take this seriously.
I do apologize for lying.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
This is very upsetting.
So, every 3 or 4 years, Nintendo and Game Freak come out with new games. And in those games, they frequently introduce new Pokémon. Like in 1996, the first Pokémon games were released with 151 Pokémon. Then in 1999, the next games came out with 100 new Pokémon. Then in 2002, the next games came out with 135 new Pokémon, etc, etc. Every time this happens, we call it a new Pokémon generation, right? I got one Pokémon of each of these games that, so to say, represent their generation. And now it is up to them to order them from first generation to last generation.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
How many of these are dragons?
It's actually surprisingly low, I think. It's 2 of them. No, 3 of them.
I know this war dog from one of the game covers.
Yes.
And from like Dark Souls or something.
Oh, I like the reindeer one.
Like, I recognize some from the cover. The problem is I have no idea what generation those games were.
When was the time you saw those covers?
I don't know. Do you know how old I am?
Yeah, I'm only sure of the first one.
I remember like Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Gold was a thing, right?
Yes, yes.
And Diamond and Pearl.
Yes, yes.
Gold and silver were together?
Yes.
Red and blue and yellow. Although yellow is a special one.
Did they do like Pokemon Ruby or something?
Yep.
And sapphire?
Yep. Ruby and Sapphire.
Pokemon Emerald.
Yes.
I think Sword and Shield came out when we were making videos, roughly.
You might be right.
They have black and white as well.
Yep, yep.
Pokemon Titanium.
Nope.
Oh. I thought that putting the most basic looking one as the first was like too obvious. Oh.
Yeah, B looks kind of like an old game concept art, so...
I actually did really good on that one.
Decently well, but did you do the best out of everyone?
Oh, I did terrible in the other round, so we'll see.
But unfortunately, this is the end of this game. I will now reveal the winner. We'll start off at the bottom. Unfortunately, with 24.5 points, we got Max.
No.
It was nice knowing you, Max.
Until the final question happened, like the very last question, you were tied with Fonzie, who ended up in 3rd place with 26 points.
Oh.
The winner of the first annual Pokemon Noob quiz is Astrid with 41 points.
Nice!